Both phone apps, PlantNet and LeafSnap, identified the species shown here with its clustered fronds, central axis or rachis having smaller side branches called pinnae, and the terminal pinnae longer than the lateral as Pteris vittata from the family Pteridaceae. Identification as Pteridaceae is supported by marginal sori on the abaxial or underside of the frond and the lack of a true indusium. Genus-level identification is supported by the sporangia present as continuous linear sorus along the margin but not quite reaching the base or apex of the pinnae, on a vascular commissure joining apices of veins. The sporangia are protected by the false indusium, that is the enrolled leaf margin. Also consistent with the assignment as Pteris is the ascending rhizome covered with scales, green or light brown petioles, petioles grooved adaxially, that is on the upper side, and absence of a white or yellow waxy layer on the underside of the lamina. The observed fern's one pinnate fronds help differentiate it from many other pteris where frond dissection is 2 to 3 pinnate, pinnatified, lobed, or forked. A frond is 2 pinnate if the pinnae have separate free segments or pinnules, and if these pinnules are further divided, then the frond is called 3 pinnate or 4 pinnate. If the pinnae are not fully detached from the rachis, or the segments are not fully cut to the costa, it is termed pinnatified. Malaysia has many pteris species, but those not one pinnate were eliminated as the identity of the sample species. Even most one pinnate or generally one pinnate pteris in Malaysia looked distinctly different from the sample and could easily be eliminated as the identity of the sample species. Pteris insignis is distinctly different from the sample as it has an ovate oblong outline, narrowed upper pinnae, and the pinnae numbering 6 to 14 having a cuneate base. Pteris multifida is different from the sample as it has dimorphic fronds, the proximal pinnae sometimes pedate divided into several lobes at a common point, the lamina winged or extended on the rachis between each of the 3 upper pinnae pairs, and only between 4 to 6 pairs of pinnae. Pteris cretica differed from the sample species in having dimorphic fronds, upper pinnae pairs sometimes having wings present between them, and basal pinnae forked and not reduced in size. Pteris scabripes is different from the sample as fronds are dimorphic with the sterile fronds digitate and only between 3 to 9 pairs of pinnae. Additionally, upper pinnae are confluent at their bases, basal pair or 2 pairs of pinnae are forked near the base and bi- or tripartite. While I could not find a description of Pteris venulosa online, the images of Pteris venulosa showed that the frond differed from the sample. Pteris venulosa has basal pinnae branched and the rachis winged between upper pairs of pinnae. The number of pinnae also appeared less than that of the sample. Pteris pellucida, unlike the sample, has a deltate or triangular lamina, lower pinnae bipinnate or 2 pinnatified, and fewer pinnae compared to the sample species. Pteris holtumii, unlike the sample, has solitary fronds, uniform pinnae, reticulate veins, and stipes with pale to yellowing hard conical pickles. Pteris longipinnula, unlike the sample, has an ovate lamina, only 3 to 4 pairs of lateral pinnae, basal pinnae pairs oblique and forming thin wings on the basiscopic side, terminal pinnae forked and decurrent to the lower pair of lateral pinnae at the base. Though I could not find reports of Pteris longifolia being present in Malaysia, it is reported to resemble Pteris vittata. The characteristics that separate Pteris longifolia from Pteris vittata are that Pteris longifolia has jointed pinnae bases, pinnae attached closer to right angles to the rachis, and pinnae bases having a dark abscission layer where the pinnae connects to the rachis with the juncture usually thickened. So at species level, the sample is identified as Pteris vittata from the clustered fronds, oblanceolate oblong 1 pinnate lamina with up to 40 pairs of pinnae, an independent terminal pinnae resembling the lateral ones but longer, basal pinnae conspicuously reduced in size, sometimes auriculiform but not divided, absence of rachis wings, pinnate not jointed to the rachis, and free veins. References are provided for further exploration of the Pteris genus. If you want to learn more about plant species identification, do subscribe to the channel. Thank you.